Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to see you for this week's update. I hope that you had a wonderful week. This Sunday, we will be bringing back the Mass on the grass. The 9 a.m. Mass will be celebrated on the field behind the McCall Center. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day on Sunday, so I hope that you will be able to join us for that Mass. The Mass outside is mask optional, so if you feel more comfortable wearing it, you're welcome to. If you don't want to, you're free to not wear it for Masses celebrated outside of the church. Speaking of COVID protocols, we've had quite a few updates this week from the state of Maryland and from the CDC and the president and all of these things. Just as a reminder, we follow the protocols of the Archdiocese of Baltimore that are given to us for all of the parishes of the Archdiocese to follow. So it is still a requirement to wear a mask inside the church, and we are also still following social distance protocols inside the church. One difference, though, is we're going to move from 6 feet between households to 3 feet between households. So we're going to go from 3 chairs separating households to 2 chairs separating households. We're really hoping that this is going to help us fit some more folks into the church building, and will be the process of slowly moving back to what we would consider to be normal seating inside the church building. The Archdiocese has also given us permission to begin singing, congregational singing inside the church, which if you were with us last Sunday, you'll know that we began doing that with the Mass parts, the Gloria and the Sanctus and the responsorial psalm. But this weekend in your programs, there will be the words to all of the hymns so that you can sing along. Now, speaking of programs, we have been providing these printed programs now for almost a year. It was back in May of last year that we began doing this because we can't have hymnals inside the church. We still don't want surfaces that can pass germs from one person to another. So we've been providing these printed programs. As you can imagine, this has been quite an expense for the parish. All of this paper, all of the ink that's been used to print these programs. So this Sunday will be the last Sunday that we will provide printed programs. The following week, we're going to ask everyone to follow electronically. So to follow on your smartphone or your tablet, or to print the program for yourself if you want a printed program. So how do you do that? Well, one way that you can do that is to download My Parish app. Search for My Parish app on the App Store or wherever you get your apps for your phone or your iPad or tablet. Download it, search for St. Mark Falston, and in there you will be able to access the weekly worship bulletin or program that we provide. You can also go to stmarkfalston.org, which is our website. Go to the live streaming page, and in that page you will find the program as well. We will begin posting these things on social media. So if you're on Facebook, you can just click on the link on Facebook and download it. So there are lots of ways that you can access that program for Mass. And I understand this is a change, but I think it's a change that we really need to make because we've gotten into the habit of these printed programs, and we just can't continue to have this added expense to the parish moving forward. So if you need any help with that, please let us know here in the office, and we'll be happy to walk you through that. Again, it's My Parish app where you can download onto your phone. And the parish website is stmarkfalston.org. Also, in the email that I sent to you today, you can click on the button that says live streaming, and that will take you right to the website where you can access the program as well. So you're going to get that sent to your inbox every week. And if you want to print it out, you're certainly welcome to do that. This is going to be the exception to staring at phones during Mass. Usually we would discourage that, but now we're going to encourage that until such time as we can bring back the hymnals. Also, beginning this weekend, we're going to begin reintroducing the sign of peace. So if you've noticed for quite some time now, the deacon and priest has not said, "Let us offer each other the sign of peace." So beginning this weekend, the deacon or priest is going to begin saying that again. Now, we are not encouraging physical contact during the sign of peace, except within your household group, of course. So we are simply encouraging people to turn to those who are next to them and to say, "Peace be with you." We don't want this to turn into the seventh inning stretch where we're waving at people across the street at this church and we're giving them the peace sign and we're yelling and making all kinds of noise to give the sign of peace. We don't want that to happen. That's not what the sign of peace is. The sign of peace is simply an exchange, a greeting between those who are closest to you in the church. So I would say that's people on your left, people on your right, the person in front of you, the person behind you. That's simply what the sign of peace is. Turn to that person and say, "Peace be with you." And then they say, "Peace be with you" back. So we're going to begin with that this weekend. So I know there's some changes, things to get used to, but they're all changes in the right direction. Changes where things are kind of going back to what we would normally recognize as Mass, to begin making our celebrations of Mass more festive than they've been, with the singing and the sign of peace and all of those things. So that's all of my updates about that. Just remember that Mass are still required inside the church. Next Sunday, we're going to be offering a blessing to all of the graduates of our parish, graduates from high school or college or beyond. If you'd like to receive that blessing at the 9 o'clock Mass next Sunday, if you would please email Tom in our office. His email address is in the bulletin this week with the announcement for the graduate blessing. So we would be very happy to bestow that blessing on as many of our young people as possible. So friends, I think that's all of my updates for today. This has been a rather long video, but I thank you for taking the time to watch it, and also for all that you have been doing to abide by these many rules and regulations that we have in place to try to keep us safe. So thank you, everyone. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you at Mass this weekend. Bye now.